Hey! Oh, sorry about that. My mic levels went off the planet there. Maybe I'm a little too close to the mic, but thanks everybody for joining me. It is January 10th. Thanks for getting up early in the morning, if you have to get up early, or staying up late, wherever time zone you are. Let's begin. If you're new, hopefully you got a chance to see the timeline. We're going to do a couple of warm-up poses, and then get into some longer form poses. So don't be too hard on yourself, the first couple of poses, including myself. We're starting cold, literally. Haven't done any warming up, so those first couple of poses kind of let you get your line work together and let you flex all those muscles in your drawing arm. That's pretty much it. Things are going as usual here, and my streams are coming back up. I did take a gap for Christmas. Still coming off a bit of a cold, but it'll be okay. I think it's going to be a good year for 2024, and I like the longer form stuff because I'm getting into some basic shading and stuff now, so things are getting a little more complex in my end. So let us begin. Let us waste no further time here. Okay. If you can't see the time, if your screen is too small, that's okay. I will try and give you a heads up, but you know, the first 5 poses are 2 minutes, and then we'll go into the 10 minutes. Let us begin. The timer has officially started. Good luck, everybody, including myself. I might turn off my mic on occasion when I need to cough or clear my throat. It's been a wicked cold this year. It's lingering. I've probably had it since I don't know if it's the same cold, but it's kind of been lingering with me since early December. Disappeared during the Christmas holidays, but maybe the holidays, too much partying. Caught something there. And once again, we only got 2 minutes, so I'm not trying to change the world here. I think the trick of this pose is really getting that length of the arm proportion right. I only got 40 seconds and I've only done the torso, which is fine. Hip line is beautiful. I can capture it. I don't think I did. Maybe something like that. Okay, not bad for 2 minutes. I rendered a lot of the major lines there. Sorry about that. I want to really apologize for that. It's just unintentional. Oh, same model. Okay. Looks like the software today is playing games with me. I feel there's too many lines I put in there. It should be nice, a nice one smooth line. Let's see if I can nail that. Like that, maybe. Funny how I'm using the bra strap as a measuring tool for proportion. That's always interesting. Maybe because of the straight lines it gives. I don't know. I can already tell you that's off completely. Okay, much harder pose. I'm been brought back down to earth. Okay. 2 minutes. What can we do in 2 minutes? This is an interesting pose here. The angle of those pectoral muscles, be warned. I might just get the torso in here. That's pretty much it. 2 minutes on like these not hyper, but very muscular poses is very difficult. I always feel like muscular models like this, it's tough to get the flow, directional flow energy from the pose. There's so much going on. This definitely has to be smaller. Yeah, like that. Seconds. Sometimes I'm just putting a line down to flex my arms a bit. I might have gotten a little too big with them. Like that. Oh, very nice pose. Very nice pose indeed. Let's see if we can do this. Hello, Petty Bourgeoisie. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for the kind words. I should say likewise. Hopefully you can enjoy the stream today, and I don't throw you off too much with these difficult poses we're starting with. But thanks for joining me once again. Seeing regulars on my stream is very motivating. I'll tell you that, Petty. Because to get up every morning and do this, it requires some self-discipline. And it's something we really don't talk too much about in the art community. But good for you for getting up every morning and joining me. Hopefully, a learning experience, and if you can kind of see some improvement. But it's very humbling to know people are on this journey with me, and they're taking time out of their day to draw. Wow, did I go through that fast or what? Okay, good. I managed to get her in 2 minutes? Wow, okay. I was talking to Petty and Petty Bourgeoisie here, and things got caught up in my... It's like my brain took over and automated my drawing skills here. I think this is one of the better 2-minute poses that I've done. I've essentially captured an essence of a pose in 2 minutes. Look at that. It is very geometric lines, but now if I can do that with curved lines, whew, okay. Speak and ye shall have it. Looks like it. Let's see if we can pull this off. If I can capture this render in 2 minutes. Oh, so close. Almost had him. Almost had him. We are on the first 10-minute pose, folks. 10 minutes. Take your time. Ramp up. Petty. Sorry, which model are we talking about? I'm on a different timeline here with you. Previous one. Was it the larger gentleman or the one before the larger gentleman? This one? Or this one? By the way, yeah, thanks. I think I've got a lot of comments about the one before the man. The girl with the shaved head. Yes. Yes, her head was interesting. I don't think I rendered it right, but I'm not too hard on myself because we only got 2 minutes, right? So. But the fact that I rendered all of it is, I'm giving myself a pat at the back there because I never used to be able to do that before. Actually, I think this is the first day where I've rendered a couple of poses in 2 minutes. I mean, not in detail, but I've captured the essence of the pose. So that's living proof that you keep this at every day, it'll come together. I don't think you get better so much at drawing art in the short term, but I think you definitely get faster and more confident. And I have to be careful every time I say that because I'll just go on and screw up another pose here. She is a very slim and bony model, and I think that's why I like her, because thinner than usual of the models I use, and it kind of throws us off in terms of coming from a larger model and then jumping to her. And I like that challenge. You know, your brain should be able to render everything the world throws at you, especially if you start going out and doing life drawings. But yeah. You do have to be careful with the proportion of her now, because the body type is long and slim, so kind of resetting and adjusting to the proper proportion here. And you probably heard me say it a million times, if you're using any kind of proportional template, my stream's gonna throw you off because I throw a lot of different body proportions at you. The lighting and the shading is gorgeous here. It's just, there's so much to do, so much clean lighting, reflective lighting. Definitely something to learn. I'm having trouble with that glute. It's just an odd curving inward and throws me off because I'm going from right to left as opposed to left to right. So interesting. It is throwing me off though. And I just screwed up the leg. I'm gonna redo it again. Oh, I'm really putting a lot of concentration in this pose. I just want to get the legs right. And I think I have to make them a lot longer than what you're seeing here. Yeah, Patty, also look at the legs. Look at the legs. I'm sure they've given her some kind of oil or something, but the reflection of the legs is crazy. The lighting on it. Multiple values, multiple planes there of lighting. Unfortunately, I won't be able to really study that, but so I can tell already her torso is a little short, and I'm gonna fix that right. We're past the 5-minute mark. We're down to 3 actually, which is unfortunate. I'm just gonna stretch her out a bit because I feel she needs to be a little. Let's see if we can fix this. Didn't manage to render her. I do want to do some shading, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm just debating now which direction to head. Only got 2 minutes, so let's try and figure out what to do here. She's so extended, and I think that's one of the issues on why I'm having trouble really figuring out her proportions. again, the legs I think need to be way stretched out here. The subtle curve of the calf, always something to be aware of. It's something that always throws me off. Okay, I think it's coming together there. Okay, not bad. I got 30 seconds. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just some light shadowing. Oops. Let's drop that a bit. Just get some light shadowing in there. That doesn't feel right. Okay. First 10-minute pose of the day. See if we can continue this successful endeavor of trying to render the entire pose in 2 minutes. Okay, a lot of energy here. You can interpret this in a lot of ways. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, just clearing my throat. There's a lot happening here with the biceps and the deltoids. See if we can capture all that energy. There's a lot happening here. I think once I get past this torso, I should be good. But the issue is getting past the torso now. Really capturing that beard. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I just feel it'll add some, it'll help me kind of, just the shape of it I like. There we go. I think I got it there. trying to nail down that curvature of that upper shoulder. I think once I do that, everything else will fall into place with the arm. There we go. I think I got it. Okay. Time seems to be in the nexus today. We're already down to 5 minutes. That's crazy. I always compare drawing to when you get into that flow state of drawing to meditation, because meditation, once you're in it, the successful sessions I've had in it, you just look at your watch and go, what, half an hour? Felt like a minute. So there's this weird state you enter where just time kind of flows by. This is a very tricky pose. There's a lot of detail, a lot of muscles doing a lot of different extensions, contractions, so it's not coming the way you want it to be. That's fine. That twist, I think, is going to make or break this pose. If I can render it right. Drop the brush size just a tad. Also keep in mind that a foreshortening going on with that arm. Just noticed I have to drop that arm a bit more. Interesting. 2 minutes, and I've kind of messed up this render a bit. That's okay. See if I get the legs in 2 minutes, and I'll be happy with myself. Just looking at that arm, and the leg actually connects with the arm here, so I drew it a little in too much. It's okay. Some of these lines can be very frustrating.
Run. No, I won't leave you here. We can run together. Listen, if we run together,
There we go.
from behind, we both die. So,
Or be with the leg.
what do you hear? They will kill you. No, don't worry about me. I will hold them. I want you to promise me to survive, to take this message for our country.
this is the knee. Getting the lower knee joint here, and then it cuts into the calf muscle, which is what's happening here. Down. Okay. I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna have to live with that for now. And we'll have to fix some of the proportion here now. Okay. I think I managed to get some of it. The line work is a little sloppy with the leg here. I only got 30 seconds, but I'm gonna try and redo it. Still, I find not connecting naturally. Okay. Once again, I feel the torso is a little low. Could be extended out a bit. It probably has more to do with the underwear than anything. Yeah. Okay. Very difficult pose. So there you go. Oh, thanks. Betty, I don't know if I did. I feel I could have twisted it a little more, but I guess once you put in a little, if I added a little shading like this, I think, yeah, I could have, you know, got a little more out of that twist. I think going into the pose, I told myself I was probably spending a little too much time on the upper torso, but that's okay. Lesson learned. Okay, now we're going from something that had a lot of complex lines here to a model that's just a few. So this will be very interesting to see if we can, what we can capture and then. See what we can do here.
Where am I?
She's one of the newer model packs I bought.
Yes.
No particular reason why I bought this pack. But I just wanted a change of models. She's, her pack specifically, she's holding a lot of different weapons and stuff. So that was one of the good reasons I picked it up. Okay. But if anybody's interested in the packs, you can check them out in the link. And I do work with the photography studio that makes the packs, so they'll give you a discount. And the discount code is in my on the about page in YouTube. I know you're watching in Twitch. I probably should put it in Twitch, but you know, I'll do that. I'll add the pack discount. I don't know why I haven't done it, but I'll add it to Twitch and see if people are interested in buying packs. I'm trying to make the shape of the hair its own. Sorry, I'm trying to make the hair its own shape. Just so it help me out with proportion here. And what I did is I kind of screwed things up, starting at the bottom of the torso instead of the top. Like I said, sometimes I don't control my own. I'm just trying to nail this breast. It's such a subtle curvature to it. There we go. Okay. And we'll bring this down and connect it later. Brush, brush, where are you? There we go. keep an eye on, I haven't got to her feet yet, but keep an eye on the feet. Because I'm gonna have to read this, forget it. They're completely extended, so not how you usually would see it, but nevertheless. This is the critical part now, really, is connecting the upper body with the torso and keep the proportions right. Let's see if I can do this properly. Okay, I think I got it. We're under 5 minutes and I'm not even close to finishing. So, see what happens. Partly my fault, I'm being very picky with the line work. So. Should I do the bat? No, we don't have time for the bat. But I'm gonna do the bat. Do a rough outline of the bat. There we go. I really want to get that feet. Let's see if we have time to do it. They're such an odd angle and shape. Whew, it's gonna be difficult. I think I got it there. I think it might be too long, but we'll see. Well, this was trickier than I expected. I was just looking at those, whoops. Trying to add some like rough. I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna leave it. Trying to find how the knees kind of, the plane of it. Like one comes up here. And then the other one just a tad higher with the other. We're down to a minute. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get more of her done. Yeah, it's true. I don't know why I went with the bat. I think she's also holding pistols, a machine gun, a whole bunch of different things. I could be getting confused with another pack, but... something does feel off. And I'm gonna figure out what's going on here. I think the legs need to be longer. Okay, let's do this. Only got 40 seconds to go. I think this leg needs to come out a little more. Let's see if I can cheat this. Ah, it's okay, it is what it is. It was a difficult pose because she was so extended, but it's okay. I'm not one to shy away. This is our first 20-minute pose of the day, so I definitely should be able to render these. You should be able to render these, the basics of it, and then we can get into some actual shading. Okay. Man, this is gonna be tricky, but let's do it. Just looking at the shape and the angle. I'm going to approach it. Usually I do these strong geometric lines, linear lines. I'm gonna try and apply some more bubble formation here, more rounding, and see if nothing comes of it. This is definitely a more traditional approach to drawing. Maybe a little more. I know this is the pectoral plane here. Then we're gonna go into the torso and in. So I'm definitely confusing myself here. I'm also looking at that spine, really studying that spinal cord. I've already gone a little too large, so I'm going to shrink him down a bit now. I'm doing the opposite of what I did last pose purposely. I'm not doing the head first. I'm going for the legs because I didn't finish it on the last model first. So I'm gonna try and see if I can do that and then come back to the head. There we go. And I said I wasn't going to do geometric lines, linear lines, and here I'm doing them. Okay. Okay. Just really paying attention to the leg extension here. It's going to be tricky. And trying to get those, once again, those knees kind of pulled together. I think I'm a little off on that department. Let's try that again. There we go. There we go. Love the angle of that leg. That little, on the heel, that little curvature in the heel. Okay. Let's move on here, let's move on. Keep an eye on is this leg is a little lower on the image than the left leg. This is the tricky part now, connecting that knee with that torso. And I might have gone a little too big, but let's see. Where did we go? Look, we've done it. We've done it. Does look odd with just the legs, eh? I really want to capture these muscles, but that hard line I drew kind of screwed things up. Here we go. I think we're gonna have to fix this a bit, broaden out his chest. Yeah, there we go. Pec, and then the arm muscle. Just for the record, this is a very odd shaped pose, so if it looks odd on your paper or on your screen, it's because it is an odd shape. I'm just doing some basic repair here. I still feel not happy with this belt buckle. Sorry, the underwear strap. I'll have to leave it. I do the weapon? Unlikely. I want to do some shading before I get into the weapon. That arm needs to come out way more. Typically for the stream, I don't like to off-center it. It's just I'm trying to where my hand is placed. I just want to focus on that arm and block out everything else. That's stiffing right into the mic. It's always weird drawing a gesture pose or a figure drawing, whatever the ideation you're doing, without the head. When the head is covered, it does add a little bit of weirdness to it, doesn't it? So, at least I find that's the case. You can kind of see his eyebrow here. I'm kind of using that to set the standard. His hair is kind of very different to his... it's kind of mixing and melting into his skin. I mean, on a color and tonal plane, they're very similar, and that'll probably throw you off if you're doing any kind of coloring here. I still feel these off. There's not. Nope. Okay, let's stick with this and see what happens. One of the many problems. I think I know what the problem is. I feel I got the leg right, but it just needs to be extended out a bit. Like that. It's a very subtle change I have to make here. And Photoshop is not agreeing with me. There we go. Also feel the arm might be a little too high. We'll fix that now. See how it's almost touching the top of my skull? It should not be doing that. Something like that seems a little more reasonable. And if I really want to do the fingers properly, I should zoom out. Okay. That was horrible. I had such a good line there before I went and deleted it. Erased it, sorry. And looks like it came back to... Alright, There is so much in the, because of the reflection, he's a little oily. There's a lot going on with the shading and toning. I could be here all day with this pose. But I'll just do a bit of shading because we're down to 5 minutes. I can't believe this was a 20-minute pose. Man, did it go fast. I still feel the legs are not right. Let's try something. Okay, deselect. Swing that down. Okay. We got 5 minutes to fool around with a little bit of shading. I'm gonna have to live with the energy and the proportion of it, angles. And we're gonna do just a bit of shading. There isn't a lot of dynamic contrast here. There isn't a lot of contrast. Everything's kind of the same on a tonal level. So I have to just keep it subtle and hopefully don't screw it up. I'm new to the shading game, so take it kind of one bit at a time here. Like that's a no-no. Trust me, saying this, I always struggle with it, especially when it's so muscular. I mean, I'm not doing realism. I'm just, trying to make my abstract version of it, and it is difficult. I think that takes years of developing your style to kind of say, oh, yes, okay. I think I'll add a shade here, and I won't add a shade here. I think what you notice the masters, and there's a great book on it. I think the book is actually called Drawing Lessons from the Masters. And one of the key things about it is not only looking at what lines the masters used to put down, but what information they withheld. And I think that's, even in art school, I think that's not taught so well in terms of flow and energy, but restraint. Like, what are you restraining from the pose? You're doing realism, it is cut and dry. But if you're getting into any kind of deep sketching or foundational creativity, your own interpretations of it, cubism, whatever, impressionism, whatever style you're trying to develop, it's tricky. Being very subtle in terms of where I'm adding the shading. Here, I want to add some depth, but not too much. What am I at? I'm at just $1.30 left. Oh. I'm just putting the final touches on him. Shouldn't be, but I'm almost afraid to put too much shading and line work down. Might screw it up. But we'll do it anyways. Okay, folks, I think we're gonna call it here. I think we just killed 20 minutes. Hopefully you're kind of doing a bit of a post-mortem here and kind of saying to yourself, okay, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? What could have been done? Could I have done it any other way? Where should I have started? Remember with this pose, I started with the feet and the legs, which I think most people would say is amateur, but you do you. I wanted to try something new. I drew the head last, which I think is a blasphemy usually for figure drawing. But didn't turn out so bad. Let me know what you guys think. The next 20-minute pose. Let us begin. This is once again very dynamic, very different from the previous model. Not a lot of muscle. Complete opposite. No hard lines, really. More curvature here. So I started with the legs. I'm gonna start top down. Throw my brain a curveball. The other one I kind of started at the midsection and worked my way down and then came all the way back up. I love this model's hair. I think the only reason I bought this model pack was for that hair. Okay. Let's see if we can really capture her. Capture her essence, right? Let's see if we can do that. There's a lot of overlapping here, so I'm just keeping track of that. I'm really studying those hard lines that are between the arm and the legs. There's a lot of hard lines here, so I'm really screwing this up. There we go. Hopefully that's good enough. Let's see. Unlike the previous model who was, and the model before that, that were all basically extended out, she's very scrunched up. With the exception of that, what would be her left leg, our right. Everything else is kind of lopped together in multiple layers. Look at the curvature of that calf muscle being pushed in and kind of fattening out that leg, the rear leg there. Very interesting line work. Challenging. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see, I might have messed this up a bit. Let's see if I can fix it. Sorry about that, folks. Keep sniffling into the mic here. Looking at that collarbone as it comes down to her, almost connects with the arm. You can kind of use that as a connection for proportion. Nice. Let's see if we can fix a lot of this. Something feels off. I don't know what, but I'm gonna find out as I start connecting everything together. It's kind of what happens when you start things on different pieces. It could be just a pose, but I think I'm struggling here on a couple of different planes. We'll have to live with that for now. I really want to get the curve of the breast correct. And I'm really having trouble with connecting. I might come back to it because it's been a semi-frustrating experience here. Yeah, come on. I'll have to live with that for now. It is definitely not correct. kind of losing my mojo here. All falling apart. It's always nice to come back to a specific part and then look at how kind of got things off and wrong, and I can fix it like I did with that heel. It was curved in too much. Sorry, not curved enough, and I had to go back and adjust it. We're under the halfway mark. No. I'm finding this pose actually trickier than the previous muscular pose we had, which is an interesting observation. Let's see if we can connect this all now. This is the important part where we're connecting the lower torso with the upper. And can we make it all look natural? A little bit of shading there. That. Okay, gonna have to live with that. There's a hard ripple here in the chest muscle that I'm going to render out. There we go. I'm going to fix this plane here. Like I said, there's a lot happening here in this hip area. There is a lot happening in the hip area. Hopefully you're having better success with it than I am, because that is just killing me right now. Oof. Yeah, that hip area is really just throwing me for a curve here. Okay. I think I got the breast down. That little curvature there. Very difficult. Let's see if I can do that properly. I am being hard on myself here with this, with the simplicity of the line work. There we go. I might come back to it. What did they say? Good is the enemy of perfect? Sorry, perfection is the enemy of good, something like that. I think what they're trying to say is, live with what you have. Take what you can get. Don't try to keep getting the perfect line structure. Unless I'm literally putting the image over on top and tracing it. I'm gonna have to live with it. Let's see if we can get this leg done in 5. And do a little bit of shading. I think the leg is going to be relatively easy. The hard work is done. Okay, folks, I'm still here. Sorry about that. No background noise. I only got 4 minutes. I'll do a bit of shading. Maybe we'll get a little bit of the face done. Let's see if we can do that without screwing things up too bad. Just gonna bring that down. A little bit of coffee. A little bit of... See if we can get some of the facial proportions right here. Maybe there. Because she's tilted up a bit, you can kind of see that the nose is a little shorter. And if you really want to get into the facial details, it's kind of what the portrait drawing session was for yesterday. Which I thought was pretty successful. I had a couple of good poses in there. So... This is very difficult and tricky, but not impossible. We're down to 2 minutes. Just like very subtle line work. Just trying to make it very subtle work here. Got a earring here. And then the rest is facial. We're down to the last minute, folks. Down to the last minute. If you've had better luck than I have. Whoa. I'll bring down the brush size a bit there. Seconds. I thought I'd get some shading done on her. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So that is life. I know it. to live with it. Okay. We are down to the last 30-minute pose of the day. And this is a very awkward pose for the 30-minute pose. I was hoping to get something with a face in it, but looks like the art gods are not going to give that to me today. It's okay. Every pose is a lesson learned. Let's begin. Yes, Petty Bourgeoisie, the bat foreshortening is going to be interesting. And if you notice, I do stream in 4K. If you download the image, you can actually zoom in onto the bat and you will actually see a little bit of motion blur. So if those of you who want to get really fancy, have fun trying to implement a bit of that motion blur. For those of you who are a little more advanced, or for those of you who just simply hate yourself and want to take on that option. I don't think I'm going to go to touch that anywhere. I'm not going to go anywhere near that motion blur. That's intimidating. I love the energy of this pose. I mean, you're not going to be able to get, obviously, the facial expression, but man, the energy of this pose is gorgeous. Have fun with this pose. We got 30 minutes. I can't believe we just killed 2 hours, folks. I just can't believe it. It is crazy how much time we kill. You know, I started these streams as 40-minute streams, and I was tired at the end of the 40 minutes. And now, probably about, I think about 6 months into the drawing now, streams, that I can kill 2 hours. I can probably go 3, maybe even 4 straight drawing, and my attention span has developed so well. I do admit that while I'm learning to draw, I have particularly cut down my social media and screen time a lot. I used to watch a lot of YouTube, a lot of Twitch, and that's kind of, I put an end to a lot of the more, I mean, to each their own, but I've put a lot of, I've cut back a lot of the actual entertainment time. I think I'm gonna have fun drawing that bat, Betty. I would love to see people upload their version of it on the Discord server. I feel a lot of people don't because they're intimidated, but don't be. We all started somewhere. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna throw me off again. Once again, the curvature of the breast. Let's see what we do this. Okay, I'm gonna live with that. Maybe. strap kind of tilts. To keep an eye on that tilt on that strap. For the initial lower quarter of it. You can tell I kind of screwed up the proportion there, but it's fine. Oops. Not happy with the angle here. Maybe that's better. Let's see. Okay, it's coming together there. That twisting is very challenging. It'll be interesting to see how I can pull this off. And the hair, once again, it's very in a similar tone to her skin. So, once again, very hard to kind of render that. I think the bat definitely needs to be bigger. I'll have to come back to that. I want to finish the feet before I get back to the bat. The foreshortening of the leg coming towards the camera. That's another crazy challenge. Have fun with that. Oof. Well, I think I got it there. Maybe. That is a very hard and confident line that I just pulled off. Let's see if we can do it again. Connect it naturally. Yeah. There we go. I was happy with the line, but not happy with the work apparently. So I went and reback did it. Let's see. This is definitely going to be a test of your foreshortening skills, for sure. For sure. Looks very off. But I think it's supposed to. kind of see the plane of the knees, how one is lower than the other, and connect them that way. That's tough to explain, but I'll just do it by a line like that. Yeah, you can kind of see how I used to render the knees with just a simple line. I guess you could technically call it perspective, but I'm using that as a guideline. And I think that leg needs to come down way, way more now that I'm thinking about it. Very challenging pose. I don't know why I do this to myself. You can see how I messed up one leg proportion-wise. Okay. I'm kind of cheating using a hard line at the bottom there. But you know, whatever tool helps you render it, go for it. There are no judges here. That leg line is a little sloppy, I'll be the first to admit. There we go. I think we got it. This is gonna have to come out just a tad more. Man, that's ugly. There we go. Just not too happy with the line weight. Oh well, that's my life. There we go. Okay, I think we have something that kind of looks like it. Okay. The bat. Yes, let's come back to the bat. Let's see if we can look at it carefully. It kind of hits the bottom of her bra strap. There's kind of like the same line extending, maybe just a tad little lower. I'm really fudging this up. That's okay. I think what I'm doing is I'm doing some hard lines, which I shouldn't be. It should be nice, simple, soft. There we go. It is a little bit, it is not exactly a circle. Obviously, there's some perspective warp, which I should be able to handle. And my arm is not agreeing with me. Let's see.
You should go now. Run. No. I won't leave you here. We can run together. Listen.
That looks worse. That looks worse than before, folks. I'll be the first to admit.
We both die. So, how's about you here? They will kill you. No. Don't worry about me. I will help them.
And we're gonna figure out why in a minute. Let's see.
To take this message for our country.
Okay, I think I know what's going on. going on here? We're at the halfway mark. Hopefully you're faring off better than I am. I'm falling apart here with this top right arm and muscle. Let's go. Let's see if that does it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that just needed to be bigger. Okay, I think I got it. I'll be the first to admit I'm really struggling with this bat. There we go. Yeah, I think it's the angle. Let's see. Definitely was an angle issue, I think. Line work also is very sloppy. Let's see if I can fix that. I want to zoom into the photo, but I can't, so I'm stuck with just rendering it from a distance and interpreting it. Let's see if we can do this again. I'm spending way too much time on this bat. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna have to live with that. I should be shading it in, but until I really committed to the shape. But it is what it is. That seems more natural. Okay, we're down to the last 10 minutes. I'm going to spend some of that doing some shading here. And hope for the best I don't screw this up. I'm just gonna fix that. just gonna fix this underwear lining and make it nice and smooth. I should have zoomed in before I did this, but that's okay. I'll live with that. There we go. Go. We're gonna do some shading here, and I'm just and then we're gonna call it a night. Call it a day. I'm just being very particular with the shading. Go. Now I know for a fact with this twist here of the lower back, it gets very dark. And then there's a bit of a ripple there, so we're gonna do all that. The question is how? Let's see how we can do this so it looks naturally. Now there's a natural little lip line there. And that doesn't look natural at all. Let's see how we can do this. The hair, I'm not even sure what to do with the hair. It's put me in such a tough pose here. It's like here, maybe. Oops. Yeah, there we go. her torso needs to be stretched out a bit, but I'm too late. I'm committed to this. So we're leaving it. We got about 4 minutes in. Let's see if we can do. I do some rough lining work here. Fix this all. This should have been done a long time ago. Yeah, strap. It's funny when you zoom in, you can just see how atrocious the line work is. There we go. Definitely off. We're at the last minute. Just gonna adjust this hand a bit because it's more at an angle like that. Yeah. As I zoom in, I'm kind of seeing all the mistakes I made, and it's catching up with me. There we go. The hair, I don't even know where to begin. Try and do a rough outline. So, oof. See the strap going through there. Yeah, this is rough. Okay, folks. That's all she wrote. I just added a little red tint to the hair, you know, just to give it a little. You probably won't see it at your screen at home, but okay. We thanks for hanging in there with me for 2 hours. We just killed 2 hours. I wouldn't say killed, but we really stuck around for it. I'll be back Friday morning. Great session. Thanks everybody for joining me. Really appreciate your time. Really appreciate you coming on this journey with me, becoming a better artist. Like I said, I preface all my streams by saying I am no master. But you can always go back to my early streams and compare them to now and see the progression I've made of just putting the practice and getting up every morning and drawing. So hopefully I can be a living example of hard work and perseverance, of getting the reaching that final journey to being an artist where I'm kind of content with the work I create and taking it one step at a time. Like I said, I've been drawing for a couple of months now and I haven't even touched color. So I'm just taking baby steps, and as I kind of explore new forms and take on a little more, hopefully you can see that and join along with me. Okay, everybody, have a great day.